Ladies and gentlemen, Primetime CP23 here, back with another Diablo 3 starter build guide video. Today we're taking a look at the Crusader for Season 14. Everybody's favorite Crusaders are starting out with the Accurates, or rather Armor of Akkhan set, which is based around the Accurates Champion skill. So with the 2-piece bonus, you're going to reduce the cost of all abilities by 50% when Accurate's Champion is active. And then the 4-piece bonus, you're going to reduce the cooldown of Accurate's Champion by 50%. So that's still a 45-second cooldown. And I don't have just a ton of cooldown on this build. I did get it up to 42.63%. But this build basically needs cooldown on every single piece of gear possible. I was still having some trouble, so I decided that we needed to take a look at the old, for lack of a better term, Kadala roller thingy. And we are going to be rolling for shields at level 1. The only Crusader shield available at level 1 is the Guard of Johanna. You can also get a Denial, which is also a damage multiplier, just on a different skill. So either way, you'll be good to go. But personally, I'd rather use Guard of Johanna. So that Blessed Hammer is going to increase damage by 250% for the first 3 enemies hit. That mixed with the Limitless rune for Blessed Hammer is a decent extra chunk of damage. We're going to be focusing everything around holy damage. So Accurate's Champion is holy damage. Justice is using Crack, which is a holy rune. You don't actually have to use Justice most of the time. And then Blessed Hammer with the Limitless rune is going to be your main damage dealer. When you start to run low on resources, you pop Provoke, which is going with the Too Scared to Run rune, which is going to give you back your Wrath. And then when you find elites, you're going to use Laws of Valor with critical to increase your attack speed and crit hit chance. You're going to get around the map a little easier with endurance on Steed Charge, so that you have a little extra pony ride. And then, as I said, Accurate's Champion with the Prophet rune to give you an extra cheat death. For passives, we're going to get a second cheat death with Indestructible. We're going to use holy damage, so that holy cause we get both sides of the ability. Both the amount of damage dealt by your weapon is increased by 10%, and whenever you deal holy damage, heal yourself for up to 1% of your total life. So every time we're dealing holy damage, we're gaining a little bit of life back, almost like life per hit. We are using Blunt to buff the damage of Blessed Hammer and Justice, but again, Justice doesn't really matter. And then Fervor, since we are only using a one-handed weapon, I tried this with a two-handed weapon and a shield and using the Heavenly Strength passive, but at such a low level, and when we're not talking about legendary items, it just doesn't make sense. You just don't need this. You just don't need Heavenly Strength because it does reduce your overall damage by 20%. So, you know, use that as you will. Use that information as you will. Other than that, no beneficial Paragon, only 50%, or the 50 points in movement speed. No legendary gems, only marquee level gems, and I did roll holy damage on my set amulet, which ended up kind of helping out because that did give us that extra little boost of damage. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the video. Basically, you're going to focus on CDR above all else, and that's about it. Your stat priorities for your Paragon, as you get them, are going to be movement speed, followed by strength. You could make an argument that max wrath is important, but personally, I'm not that worried about max wrath in this. Offense, you're going to focus CDR, and then doesn't really matter. I guess crit hit, chance crit hit damage, followed by attack speed. You're going to be looking at resist all, life, armor, life regen. And then, of course, area damage, RCR, life per hit, and gold find. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, it's Primetime CP23, and I'm out.